So this is basically an information session about what is going to happen the coming weekend, the Gynae Ultrasound Workshop, booked for the 13th of September 2025 here in Johannesburg. Further details around the address are given in all the communications we give to people. So, endoscopy education is the host. This time we are doing it in collaboration with GE Healthcare. GE Healthcare is a well-known company in South Africa. They are multinational. They produce a lot of equipment, but basically ultrasound. They have given us their facility and they put in our disposal ultrasound machines that we use for the purpose of the training, the workshop. Any participant to the workshop will have 5 CPD accredited points, and that is quite interesting. So Endoscopy Education is a privately owned company belonging to both Dr. Ngwenya and Dr. Sylvain Kalonji. We have speakers for this particular workshop, Dr. Jibo, Dr. Simple Mose, Lorinda Sinclair, Dr. Anthony Picton, Dr. Uche, as well as Dr. Glenhove, who is rather a brand new to this workshop. He has not been coming before, but he is a great person. So the workshop hosts are there. The company hosting the workshop is Endoscopy Education of GE, and these are speakers. And from the caliber of them, you will see that there will be value for the time spent on a Saturday to come and attend the workshop. Why is it important? Why does this matter to have such platform of training? Doctors want better tools to care for women, and ultrasound builds clarity and confidence. Patients benefit when providers are skilled and certain, and this workshop will indeed fill a real clinical need. There is a need out there to upskill people in gynae ultrasound. Before we decided to have this event on a 6-monthly basis, we did our research and we discovered that most of the time, as far as obs and gynae is concerned, people usually focus on obstetric ultrasound and there's less focus on gynecological ultrasound. That is when the passion was born to bring value, to upskill people in being confident in doing ultrasound that will benefit the care of the patient. That is why this workshop came about. What will you gain by attending? Of course, we mentioned the CPD, and also it is a hands-on learning. In the morning, all those wonderful lectures, we'll go into details around them in the next slide. They'll give theoretical knowledge with a bit of images here and there, but in the afternoon of the day, we now go in hands-on. We show people how to hold the probe, how to look for pathologies, and how to come up with diagnosis, which will then help them in clinical decision-making. We know that to some, it might be a repetition. To others, it will be brand new information that they will learn on that day. In whichever case, there will be value for the time spent. Why should one attend? It is also a guidance from leading experts in OBGYN and fertility. So these are, the speakers are among the best we can have in the country. So we are learning from the expert actually. Why do we need to attend this workshop? It is a simulation-based training with case reviews. The space is safe. We can ask questions, and that's how we grow. And again, I need to emphasize that it's just not theories. It's hands-on training. The more you know, the better you do. If you know better, you will do better. And regarding the details of the event, we all know this coming Saturday. The location street is there. It's just right here in Johannesburg, Santon. CPD points applicable. The cost is 3,500. The early bird registration cost is over. There is value really for this money because it's a full day course with food and drinks included, from the welcoming drinks, breakfast, and then lunch in the same cost. And over and above, the quality of knowledge that should be outstanding, because we were intentional in choosing which person will be coming to deliver the course. So based on those things, I think there is value for the time and the money spent. Because once you know better, you will do better. Patient will be the one benefiting, and also your practice will go up, because then your ultrasound confidence goes up. And if you decide to increase the fees, up to you, nothing wrong with that. So, in short, there is value for the money and time spent to attend this event. Your support means that you build more confidence in you as a doctor or as a sonographer. There will be nurses. I had inquiries around about nurses wanting to attend. We want to build a stronger healthcare system, a system where gynecological diseases are well diagnosed and not mismanaged. And this can even help with decreasing maternal mortality rates, because if a GP in his practice misses an ectopic and sends the patient home, that patient is at risk of leading to death and losing her life. But if you are skilled and equipped to be able to detect those pathologies, then you know when and where to refer the patient in different scenarios. Your support also means better outcomes for our women, I've said it, and a community of learning and excellence. Excellence is one of the drive of endoscopy education. We want to bring value with excellence to people. That's why we go for the best. These are our speakers. Dr. Jesri Jibot is a fetal-maternal subspecialist. She is well known in the country, in Johannesburg. This is her third workshop with us. Anthony Picton is an OBGYN, obstetric and gynecology specialist, but with reproductive medicine interests, and he's got a certificate in reproductive medicine from overseas. Very knowledgeable, very practical, and it's always a pleasure to listen from him. Dr. Mose, also a fetal-maternal subspecialist. He will bring all his expertise. This is his third time as well to come to the workshop. The new child in the block, Jackson Glenhove, fertility subspecialist, advanced endoscopic surgeon. He will navigate with us how to diagnose those big gynae pathologies, even as a GP or even as a nurse with interest in gynecological pathologies, for you to diagnose and manage if you can, if it's within your scope of practice, or refer if anything you're dealing with is not under your scope of practice. And also, Lorinda will be part of us. I think she's been there once. She has a specific topic that she will be dealing with. I won't reveal. Let's discover as you come on board on Saturday. Then thank you. If there's any question, we can answer. If not, we will see you at the venue. If you follow this one as a link sent to you on email, you can always ask your questions via email. We will be able to address them as well.